This is where you really want to be. Can you elaborate on what you missed so much about it and why you want to keep doing this?
What I miss before when I was coaching, it was all about the wins and that kind of stuff. Now it's about being around the guys. In other words, I like to be around the young guys. I like to be being around the coaches. I like being out of the house. Don't say that too loud. It's just, I guess it amounts to, I really realized what I am and who I am, and this is what I like. You know, I mean, this is really what I like doing.
How long do you want to keep doing this for?
A long time. You know, I mean, like I told somebody the other day, I've seen these pictures of guys on, you know, an artificial lake snow skiing. So if they can do that, why can't I coach? You know, I think it's just a case of getting it. There are actually days when I have to look down to figure out, when I have this prosthetic on, which one's the real leg and which one's the artificial leg. It's starting to, you know, to where it helps you, to where it helps having something there. You know, you get out of bed and you don't have the artificial leg on, it's a long fall to the ground. You know, you start to get out of bed and you say, oh shit, I only got one leg on it. I better get the other leg on. So, you know, and you don't have to be in University Hospital or Mercy Hospital to find out that there's a lot of guys that got it worse than you got it, so quit aching and complaining about it and get moving.
Now, everybody talks about how coaching is it's a tough lifestyle in that it's a lot of sitting and watching and not exercise. I mean, you don't have time, it's hard to find the time to exercise, that kind of thing. Do you have an attack plan for, you know, keeping yourself healthy and getting back to where you want to be health-wise?
Well, I go to physical therapy over there, you know, 5 times a week, and you know, they do different exercises and that kind of stuff. But yeah, there's no question that you got to make some time for yourself to stay healthy. That's where I think Kirk does such a great job. Is Kirk runs every day. He's in fantastic physical condition because he takes a little bit. He's smart enough to take some time out of his day where he runs and he exercises. You know, and I mean the guy. I think that's why he can do everything he can do, because he's in such great physical health. He really is. It's amazing. Our guys go jogging with him. It's like a 5-mile sprint. You know, they say, "Oh, I don't want to run with Kirk today," because he just takes off and runs. So,
You gonna get in that group?
no, I'm not in that group. There's a lot of places I might die. One of them will not be on a cinder track. I might die on the beach at Myrtle Beach or someplace, but I'm not dying on a cinder track.
There was a point this year when the fans organized